If you're here, you wish to know. Welcome to What's New This Week, a weekly video where I talk about recent releases I'm interested in that I could keep up and you also. And the first thing we're gonna talk about is Little Orpheus. It's a game about cosmonaut that's stuck with some space-time continuum and he has to find a way to get home. Apparently he also in different dimensions. It looks really beautiful. It was in Apple Arcade jail for 2 years. And now, finally, it's on PC, and you can go and play it. The next one is RPG Time: The Legend of Wright. So it's a adventure of the main protagonist in Drawbook, and you playing kinda inside of Drawbook and with everything that's on the table. Yeah, you'll have your own epic adventure as a hero in RPG Time: The Legend of Wright. There's a bunch of hand-drawn animations and handsome items and so on. So I look forward to play this game. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's definitely on Nintendo Switch. If it's on other platforms, I won't tell about it down there. Wait, this game gonna be fun. Voice of Cards: The Beast of Burden. It's the third Yoko Tara's card game. The first one was something about dragon, and the second one was about maiden. Then this is the third one, The Beast of Burden. And then, so it's another adventure with card games and tabletop. It has narrator. Narrator tells you a story like in indie style. So no matter how I don't like card games, I'm looking forward to play this series sometime, maybe on streams. We'll see. So it's Yoko Taro, so there's gonna be a beautiful music, art, and some after something with a story. So like Ozgen Robuchi. Yeah, here it is, already out. Suddenly, out of nowhere, Sega decided to release Judgment and Lost Judgment both on PC, on Steam. So yeah, it's a like spin-off of Yakuza, it's in the same universe. It's about advocates that became a private detective. Also he knows Kung Fu, well, Kenpo, because it's called in Japan. So yeah, we're gonna fight a lot and we're gonna be a detective in the series of games. I never finished the first game on PlayStation, so apparently I'm just gonna play it on PC. Both this and Lost Judgment someday. It's out. Blind Fate Edo no Yami. So, it's a Cyberpunk samurai action. I had no idea this is gonna be released. And it looks fun. So you're gonna beat up some robots, take away their memories, also use different sensors, so audio and smell and heat, and also gonna steal information from your enemies, robots. You also meet some crane, robot crane, a Tengu robot. Is it Sabotage? Yep. Anyway, this game may be really fun, so look forward to it. Metal Hellsinger! So Metal Hellsinger is a game where you rhythmically listening to metal music, gonna shoot some demons, listening to famous bands, metal bands. You're playing as a demon and you shoot demons, and that's gonna be fun. Especially if you're a fan of metal music, which I am not. Wayward Strand. It looks like a point-and-click adventure, but it's on Nintendo Switch. It looks like a chill adventure game about a girl on a cruise ship that apparently flies, and she talks with her grandma. Maybe that's the elderly house on a flying ship. Anyway, I think it's gonna be quite chill and relaxing game, and it's out. Cyberpunk Edgerunners, anime by Studio Trigger, that made on a basing on a video game Cyberpunk 2077, and apparently Studio Trigger made a lot of effort to put into this series. So it's about different characters from the game, and it's gonna tell its own story, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun because Studio Trigger knows how to do really cool and interesting animes. So I expect a really cool story. Told in this cyberpunk world. Atlanta Season 4. I love Donald Glover and I love Atlanta. It's gonna be the fourth and the final season of Atlanta. It's gonna be a cool comedy show with really good cool motions by camera, not only, and good dialogues. What I love about series most, it's the dialogues. So, you know it's out, and you should watch Atlanta because it's funny. Bastard Heavy Battle Dark Fantasy Part 2, the first season on Netflix. It's a good that I didn't watch the first part because now I can just binge watch both of them at the same time. If I'll find time for this. So this is the continuation of the first part of the anime, where they resurrected the God of Destruction, and he's a really cool guy, and the voice actor really loves to scream as the main protagonist, and it's a dark fantasy. It's, you know, sexy dark elves, girls, and the boy who's the real Chad, Chuck Magic and Knights. Heavy metal dark fantasy, what else do you need to know? It's even in the title. Confess FLETCH is a remake of old movie with Chevy Chase, and it's about the guy who decided that he can be a private detective and he will find who killed some girl, and he also remains a suspect. He deals with other suspects and try to find out the truth. I don't know, maybe this guy was in Heroes, brother of Peter Petrelli. I don't remember how the actor called, but this is a cool guy. It could be a fun comedy, and maybe not. It's 50-50 one. And we have another anime on Netflix from Studio Colorido. It's about apartment complex that's drifting in the ocean, and a bunch of kids that live in there, drifting at the ocean on a house. It's called Drifting Home. So yeah. It's some mystical story about kids that need to live on a drifting house, apartment complex, in ocean. There's nothing else out there. Yeah, it's a water world out there. I Used to Be Famous. It's a movie about a guy who plays on iron drums. I don't know how it's called. Well, and no length his music. And then one day he plays it, and the guy with the drumsticks starts rhythmically beat up to his music and creates a cool melody, and they decided to unite. Right? And the boy probably autistic, but talented, and they have their own journey about music. So that's maybe interesting movie that I probably really want to see. And now you know that it's out. And that's all I found interesting this week. There were some games that were in early access, which does not count as a release. Also, there was some movies that I don't find interesting, like horrors. So, if you want this channel to live and grow, please support me here on other social medias. Do whatever you do at the end of the video. Share videos with everyone you think that should see this, if they're out of loop and not know what to do, or complain about that they can't watch anything. And thank you for watching.